So, I don't know how to really start this YouTube channel yet. I think it's because this is my first video, so I'm kind of like
in the dark with it.
Testing it out to see how I do. I've always wanted to like make videos or do makeup or be on YouTube, but I was just like,
nobody's gonna watch me. It's gonna be a dead end for me.
But tonight, I'm just like,
fuck it, I'm doing it. And here I am making a YouTube video.
So bear with me. I'm not gonna be perfect at this, but if I continue to do it and see that people are actually watching and they actually like the videos I make, who knows, I might make a career out of this. That's the dream, but isn't it for all of us? Alright, so I just went to Marshall's the other day and I bought a eyeshadow palette. It's by BH Cosmetics. I'll open it and show you. It still, literally it still has the plastic on it. This is what it looks like. So you got your like contours down here, and then your highlights. I'm thinking today I'm gonna do like a brownish, reddish kind of eyeshadow look. I'm just really feeling red for some reason with this gray. So first I'm gonna prime my eyes. I also use this to put concealer under my eyes after my foundation. It is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Medium Tan. I'm just gonna apply that all over my eyelids and I'll pat it in with a beauty blender.
I'm just gonna pat it in there. This is a sponge from Morphe.
I used to use whatever sponge I could find, but I'm like a huge fan of Jaclyn Hill, so I seen her using it and I was like,
girl,
I'm trying to be on that bullshit too. I'm gonna go in with some Fit Me Maybelline powder. Based on the videos that I've watched, it's not good to go in with eyeshadow on a sticky eye, and you need something to kind of like make it powdery so it glides on easier. So I'm just gonna go in with this. It is the shade 35 Deep. I'm just gonna dip my beauty blender in there.
Let's just go in there to set that so that everything glides on nice and smooth.
If you guys didn't notice, when I put it in there, I kind of like
Tapped it.
there was too much on there, so that's why I did it. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M505, and they're actually really good. Like, there's no shedding. They're really soft. No, they just work perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a neutral color at first. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. You can barely see it on here. It's called Nudist. Just gonna tap my brush in there. Tap it off a little, the excess.
Yes. I'm just gonna apply that all over my crease area. I'm going with a little bit more. Tap, tap.
So far, this is applying pretty well. And honestly, there's not that much fallout, which I'm surprised. This is my first time using this palette, so I'm gonna go with a little bit more.
I want you to be able to see the lightness under there.
And then I just go all the way up with it. Not everyone likes to go up to their eyebrow, but it just really depends on what you prefer. And then I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Control Freak.
Just deepening up that crease a little more. Same with the other eye.
Yeah, it's not too patchy or anything. It's actually going on pretty nice. And then I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Mousse. Once again, I'm just gonna go right back in my crease. I think I'll go in with the red color now. This red right here. It's called Sunset. Just gonna dip right into that sunset color. I'm gonna go right in. Wow, it's kind of like not very pigmented, but it's not like crazy bad. Not any fallout though, so I guess that's good. I raised my eyebrow a little because even though I like to go to the eyebrow, once I put it there, I just blend it out to that spot so it's not as like harsh looking. Like I want it to be deeper near my crease than I want it to be towards my eyebrow.
Do it on the other side.
So you can tell it's like, I don't know. It's red, but it's not like a deep, deep red.
Can I continue to do that on this eye? Go up.
Now that I see it, like when I get closer, in a couple spots it looks like right there and right there. I don't know why it's making lines on my face, basically. I think like the eyeshadow is getting stuck in certain spots or is too dry or something. I feel like shadows need to be cream.
I'm just gonna go right here.
I think I'm good on that for now. I'm gonna go in with this little Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadow in Caramel 710. This is literally my go-to when I'm not dropping it. I love this because for one, look how creamy it is. Like look at that. It's awesome. It also comes with a little applicator. Excuse mine, it's a little messy, but I'm gonna dip my little brush thingy in that. I'm gonna apply that all over my eyelid. I will say though, it has a lot of fallout, so honestly, for the color, it's worth it. I go all the way to the corner of my eye. I'm gonna go back in with this Morphe brush that I just used for the red and every other single color that I use. I'm just gonna do this just to make sure there's no fine line in between that goldish color we just applied and the red. I think I'm gonna go back in with that palette actually, the one that I used, the BH Cosmetics. And I'm gonna get the darkest brown they have and put it in the corner of my eyes. The darkest brown they have is called Midnight. It's right here. I think I might go with a different brush this time. This is just a cheap Walmart brush. It works pretty good though. I mean, if it's cheap and it works, why not? Who cares how much it is? I'm just gonna dip it into that Midnight, tap it off, and then I'm gonna go in the corner of my eye.
Just to darken it up a little, because I feel like it's not dark enough and the red didn't come out how I wanted it to. So, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of bring that across my crease and then just blend it out a little.
Low-key cute.
Dip right back in with that Midnight, tap it off, do the same thing on the other side.
Just take it up. Ooh, ooh, she blends. She melts into the other colors.
All right, now we're gonna go into brows, which honestly, brows I think are one of my favorite parts about makeup because there's nothing like a sharp ass brow that is sharp enough to slice a bitch. I can't with myself. I'll be using the Anastasia Dip Brow.
I'm just brushing these puppies out. I need some mad love.
The eyebrow brush that I do use though is the Morphe M165. I never thought I'd be the girl to be on a channel and be like, the Morphe M265, the black. So I like to start on the top and I just start from here because I feel like if you start from here and then you try and like spoolie it out, it's not gonna work out, so.
I make a straight line and then I just kind of go with the flow.
I have returned. I'm playing. Hey, I'm back. These lashes are giving me
Life.
In all honesty though, I love the way lashes look and I love the way that they complete your face, but I hate putting them on. You guys should be lucky that I stopped the video because honestly it took me a solid 20 minutes. Like,
it'd be like that.
These are my favorite brand of lashes.
look like this. Favorite brand ever.
Went to a local hair store near me, and that's where I got the eyelash glue. Please don't mind how dirty this thing is. It's been through hell and back with me, but it's Broadway Eyes. Looks like this. Swear to you, this thing sticks like no other. I don't think I've ever used an eyelash glue better than that. All right, on to foundation, my favorite part. I'm gonna be going in with an oldie. This is by Maybelline. It's called Babyskin. I'm sure you've heard of it. So, I've seen another YouTuber. Her name's Kelly. She used it and reviewed it on one of her channels, and I tried it, and it's amazing. I have big pores. Sorry, I know I'm breaking out. I have big pores right here and on my nose. Not really big, but I feel like when the makeup settles in, you can really tell. So anything that's gonna fill those in, I'm like,
where you at, ho?
Today I'm gonna be using the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I know this looks crazy light on me right now, but I promise we'll fix it.
You know that bronzer will do me right. Ooh, I'm looking too white.
I just go down the neck because nothing's worse than going up to somebody and them noticing that you have a line right here of makeup. Like, personally, I would be embarrassed. And now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Again, this is in the shade Medium Tan. I'm not one to really contour my nose too much. I don't know why. I just feel like my face is already caked with, not really caked, but my face already has enough makeup on it, and I feel like I can never get the right nose contour, so I just don't. I mean, I'll put a little here, but when it comes to like bronzer, I don't put it on there. I just applied this on my Cupid's bow, I think it's called, a little on my chin, my nose, and I put a little bit on my forehead because I don't know, even though nobody else can see it, I can see how light it is, and it bothers me. This Morphe sponge has a two flat sides to it, which is perfect for your under eye because it like goes right in there nice and
tight.
And it just, I don't know, it just works so perfect. This concealer is full coverage. I love this concealer. Unless I want something natural, that concealer that I used earlier, the Maybelline Fit Me, I think it's Fit Me. If not, it is now. That one's pretty good. That's more of like a natural, not trying to go all out, but still want pretty good coverage, I guess you could say. And then I switch sides on this. Just do my chin, my Cupid's bow, up my nose, and then I just spread this out all over the forehead, basically. All the way up and out. One more pat back in there. Okay, nice and bright.
Yes.
I just recently got this and I probably used it a good amount of times. It's the Fenty Beauty setting powder, I believe it is. Pro Filter powder. I got it, it's instant retouch setting powder, so setting powder. I got it in the shade Honey. It works pretty good. Doesn't really have a smell to it. Honestly, I don't know how to explain this smell. It like doesn't smell, but it kind of does. I don't know. Then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush. This is number 300. I love this for powder. I'm just gonna dip that in here and I'm gonna pat it all over my face except for my under eyes and where I put all that highlight. Cause I'm gonna go in with a highlight powder to set that. My skin is like a yellow undertone, so this works out pretty good because it has like a yellow undertone to it. Okay, all over the neck. Okay. I'm not done with my eyes yet, by the way. I just have to add things after everything's on, because if I don't, it'll smudge it and stuff. Now I'm gonna go in, let me just make sure it's not sticky right here. If it is, it won't glide on as easily and smoothly, your bronzer won't. So you have to make sure it's like not tacky and sticky from your foundation, or else your bronzer will just be really choppy. Okay, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Now I'm gonna go in with Tarte bronzer. It looks at, this is in the shade Park Ave Princess. I'm gonna go in with another Real Techniques brush. It looks like this. It's number 201, and I'm just gonna use this to warm up the face everywhere. Just patting it in there, going on my cheeks, put some on my forehead. Yes, give me sun.
Give me warmth.
Put a little bit on my jawline and my neck. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. See, it's like the perfect amount of matte, but it's also like shimmery. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, works good. Then I'm gonna go in with my butter bronzer. This is by Physicians Formula. This is the shade, I don't know. It's a pretty dark shade though. I take this little brush. Honestly, I can't even read this. Firma, brush 102. I know it's dirty, but looks like this. This is what I use. Normally you just go over your bronzer to kind of like deepen it and darken it and give it more definition. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just dip it in there, and I'm gonna just like keep it more towards like the ear area slash going towards that way. Just to deepen it up. I don't know if you can see that. Just blend it out. Ooh, yes, contour, yes. Alright, I'm gonna go into my forehead because this bad girl's dying to look smaller. She's like, help me. Then I'm gonna go along my jawline. We're gonna go from this to this. I'm playing. That didn't even make hardly a difference. I'm just gonna rub that everywhere kinda, but also go right here. Just to make it a little darker right there. Because when you look at me straight on, it'll make my face look slim. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette contour in the shade Caramel Toffee. Looks like this. I kind of like that brown for contouring, but it's not brown enough, so I just don't use it. I'm gonna go in with this highlight shade though. Wow, it looks really bright right here, but it's more like yellowy banana-y. I'm gonna use that to set my under eye. I'm just gonna rub my beauty blender in there. You can see that. I'm just gonna tap it right under my eye. And it works pretty good. I'm gonna go do that to the other eye.
Ooh, hi.
I know a lot of people like go up with it, but if you're just contouring under your eye or brightening under your eye, I don't see the point. I'm gonna go in the middle of my nose just to brighten that bad boy up a little. Oh, she needs it. Ooh, that's real uneven. It's okay though. Right at my cupid bow. And apparently on my lip too. Wow. And then I'm gonna take that other flat side and I'm going to rub it in there like so. Just to make my contour look a little more snatched. I pat it instead of rubbing it because I feel like it turns out better. Ooh, girl, she's looking crazy. Do a little bit more. Same on the other side. I'm gonna go in with one more round of that. While I'm letting that sit for a second, I'm just gonna go in. I forgot to tell you guys, but before I put these lashes on, I used mascara, obviously, and an eyelash curler. I didn't used to do that because I was like, it's kind of pointless. But honestly, once I tried the eyelash curler and then put the lashes on, it makes a difference because it's like, well, when you curl it, it like cuffs it, so you like swoop in.
You're just like, and
just go right on. And anyways, this is the mascara I use. It's Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express. It looks like this. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of that just to melt them together a little. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M536 brush. Looks like this. This is what I use to just get the powder off. Just using like a little, off the nose so I don't look crazy, off my lip. Sometimes I will take my Real Techniques brush and just swipe across everywhere just to like really get that powder off. Okay, maybe I will go in with a little contour for my nose, just a little bit though. A little brush from that Tartan and Twine. It doesn't say any numbers on or anything, it looks like this. You just go along where you want your contour to be. And I take the Beauty Blender.
And I just tap at it because it didn't blend in enough with that brush.
Barely, but it's there. There she is. Now I'm gonna go back in with that palette I was using. And I'm just gonna go in and smear a little bit of the eyeshadow that I used on the top on the lash line because I feel like that really brings it all together. I'm probably gonna go in with this mousse color again. This is just, again, another brush from Walmart. It is a shadow brush, nothing fancy, nothing special. I'm just gonna rub it into that lash line. I'm gonna go do the other eye.
Into that lash line.
This is like nice and tight on that lash line. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush that I've literally used this entire video. Don't judge me, please. And I'm going to go in with a darker color, this midnight color, and I'm gonna like blend that out under trying to give it that extra little pop. Ooh, she cute, she cute.
Just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending.
A little bit of Nemo up in here.
Cute, cute. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm going with my highlighter. I got the Master Chrome by Maybelline. Looks like this. It's in the shade Molten Topaz. I have this little brush. It is some weird name that I can't read, but SL41. It's like Seamless Glam or something like that. Looks like this. Pretty sure I got that in an Ipsy bag. Just gonna rub it in there. And honestly, this highlight is bomb. Look at this. I'm gonna swatch it for you. It's crazy. Look at that. For the price that it is, it's literally like, or under like $7. It's crazy. Some people use a brush, some people use a beauty blender. Ooh, ting! Sorry, did I blind you there? I'm gonna add a little bit more.
Wow.
It's just, it literally blows me away every time. Put a little bit on my nose. Cupid's bow. A little bit on my forehead. Just a hair. By the eyebrow. And that's that. I almost forgot mascara on my bottom lashes. For my bottom lashes, I use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless Volume. It works perfect because look how small this thing is. It gets under your lower lash so good. Don't you just love the face I make? So I just got this the other day and so far I'm liking it. Call me extra, call me what you will, say it's not right. I use 2 setting sprays always. I don't know why, I don't know when I started doing it, I just do it. This is the Dewy Set by Anastasia. It's new. There's no actual glitter in here, this is just the packaging, so don't be like, I'm not gonna wear glitter on my face, because it's not glitter. It reminds me of the MAC Studio Fix Plus, I think it's called. I don't have that, but like the packaging looks pretty similar. And a lot sprays out, so be prepared. And the smell, don't even get me started. Now I'm gonna go on with my Morphe setting spray. Love this stuff. Like, I always feel like my makeup looks dry and weird, and then I say that spray the setting sprays and I'm like,
Ooh, dewy, hey, slip and slide.
oh yeah, so hydrating. Then after this, I'm gonna apply my lipstick. I don't know if that's like the order you're supposed to do it in, but that's the order I'm gonna do it in, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna take my lip liner by MILANI. It is Color Statement Lip Liner in True Red. I'm gonna outline my lips.
So I'm gonna say no on the True Red. But then again, what is a True Red? I don't know if that's what people do, but that's what I do. So yeah.
All right, I'm done. I'm playing. Alright, then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline lipstick matte ink super stay. It is in the shade Pioneer. I'm just gonna apply that and hope it looks good.
Wow.
That is really red. You could go over top of this, like in the middle, and put like a little gloss, but I can't find my gloss right now, so yeah. And that is it. I guess I'll be basic and say,
If you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. Be sure to turn the bell on so you get notified every time I post a video.
comment, let me know what you think. If you want to see me do reviews on a certain type of makeup or clothing hauls or anything, literally comment it and I'll do it because I aim to please. Thanks for watching. Sorry if it sucked.